The moment I got my hands on this information, I knew I was going to be rich. And this video, I'm going to share you one of the biggest secrets to becoming rich and making more money in your business. It all boils down to one thing: choosing the right business model. And in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about all the possible business models that exist, and also the right business model for your product or your business or whatever you want to do. Now, there are many business models that exist out there. Some are unique, some are basically what everyone is using, but they don't know what that they are actually using that business model. But I can think of 10 models of business that I can share with you today. Now, the first business model that we can think of basically instantly is a product-based model. Now, this can be like any physical product, an iPhone, a pen, a t-shirt, these glasses. These are physical products. So if you create physical products, then this can be a good business model you can go with. Now, the second model is service-based model. Now, this essentially means you are giving your time, skills, and expertise in exchange for money, right? This can be a personal trainer, business gurus, coaching, everything that lies into services. That can be, in service-based model. Now, the third model is subscription-based model. Now, this can be like Netflix, Hulu, Prime, offering, your services. This is like a service-based model, but you're offering your services on a recurring revenue model, right? You're just charging people monthly, maybe weekly or daily, I don't know, but it's recurring revenue. It can be Netflix or Hulu, or these products that, you have to pay every month or every year or whatever. Recurring revenue. The fourth model is freemium models or free products. If you use Zoom, you can use Zoom for free. You can use Canva for free. You can use WhatsApp for free. You can use Instagram, TikTok for free. These are products that are premium. You can use them for free. But guess what? You can offer freemium or free version of the product. Then you can charge, a premium version for other people, like Twitter. If you go on X, you have a freemium version, but if you want to buy a badge, you need to pay. Or if you want to use the business section, you need to buy a premium version. Now, the fifth model is marketplaces. And marketplace is one of my favorite because essentially here is like Airbnb, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba. These marketplaces connects buyers and sellers, then they get a commission once a trade happens. Then we have e-commerce models. Now, e-commerce models basically means like a Shopify or an Etsy store. Here, what you do basically, you create your own products, you sell them your own products or someone else's product. And that's essentially how these businesses like Shopify and Etsy make their own money, because people are making money on their platform and they then, they get a cut or whatever that might be. Number 7, we have franchise models. Now, franchise models, whatever business you can think of is like McDonald's, right? People think McDonald's makes all its money with burgers and all the food they produce. No, that's not the way they make money. Essentially, what McDonald's do, they let you run your business using their brand and systems for a fee. That's what you call franchises. And also they make money with real estate where people, these buildings are. And sometimes they even have like a skyscraper where only one level is McDonald's. Other, levels are offices and, penthouses. So if you want to do a franchise, that's the way to do, it's like renting your services and systems for a fee. Another new model that is out there is on-demand models. Now, on-demand models are basically where you provide goods and services as when the customers request them. Only when they request them. Here, an example I can think of is like maybe Uber, Glove, all these companies that are maybe essentially for transportation. If you need them, then you do what? You request a service or a product. Number 9 is licensing models. Now, licensing models can a little bit look like franchise, but it's different. Here, I can give you an example of Microsoft, where they give you, a license to use their product, their intellectual property for a fee, meaning you use Windows or you have it on your PC, you can just use it, but you have to pay. Another model of business is affiliate marketing, where you have to earn commission when you sell other people's products. And this is a huge billion-dollar market where many people like YouTubers, vloggers, they're trying to sell other people's products or services just for a commission. Now, there are other business models to consider, like brick and mortar retail models, where it's like a traditional shop like grocery stores or boutiques. There is also what we call crowdsourcing models, where essentially it's like Kickstart or GoFundMe, where people just fund comes from the public. There is also data monetization model. Essentially here is like big tech companies or pharmaceutical companies selling your data for money, like Facebook sells your data for money. That's basic knowledge. There are also other businesses that sells your information or data for a fee. So if you want to be in that business, I don't know, you can also choose that model of business. Now, the last one, which is the big one, is hybrid models. Now, some businesses combine all these multiple models of business, like Amazon. Amazon combines like 3 of these. Amazon operates a marketplace. Essentially, people can connect buyers and sellers. Amazon operates a subscription-based model with Amazon Prime, where people can just pay monthly to watch movies and shows, whatever. And also another one is an e-commerce, because essentially people can go there and sell products which are their own or other people's products. All right, now that you know all your options, which is section 1, we talked about all the possible business models you can think of. Now, how do you choose the right one for your business? Because if you choose the wrong one, that's a matter of closing your business or making way more money. Now, to do this, you're going to break down this into 4 steps. The first one is basically understand your product and service. Now, I want you to ask yourself these questions before you decide which product or which business model you're going to use, because if you answer these questions correctly, then you're going to set yourself for success. The first question you're going to ask yourself: what am I offering and how do I deliver value to my customer? If you're creating, a physical like clothing or gadget product, then a product-based model is going to be the best for you. Or if you are skilled at maybe a graphic designer, a video editor, that's a service. So choosing a service-based model, that's going to be the best suit for you, because that's a service-based model. You're trying to provide a service because you're going to offer your expertise, your time, and your skills. Point number 2 is identify your target market. Now that you understand your product and services, it's time that we dive deeper, right, into knowing who are we going to serve, the demographic, the age. All the research we're going to do here is going to set up for success or set up as for failure. Now, the right model depends on the people you are serving. Now, if your customers value, let's say, convenience, like Uber users, right, then an on-demand based model is going to be the best suit for this service you're trying to provide. Or if you are looking for a long-term access like Netflix users, then a subscription-based model is going to be the best in this scenario. Number 3 is that you need to analyze cost and revenue streams. And this is very, very, very important for founders and startups and any business that is starting to understand this, because this is a matter of failure and success. And I repeat this many times so that you can understand. If each business model has different costs, and this is going to exponentially go up as you are scaling your business. So for us to mitigate the cost, we are going to ask ourselves, if you are going for a product-based model, then we need inventory and a manufacturing pace. This is going to be costly, right? The second of all, if you are going for a service-based models, this is going to require us time and skills. Do we have the skills? Do we have the time? If we want to scale this business, it's going to be hard. We have limited time, essentially. So if you want to scale a service business, you're going to hire more people. If we have a product-based business, We can find some tools that can help us make more products at once. But again, can we scale a business using this model? Now, if you go for a subscription model, you need consistent value to keep customers paying. Meaning, if you are like Netflix, you need more shows, more movies to keep the viewers engaged. So, with all these models, you need to ask yourself this question: what's the most cost-effective way to start? So let me ask you this. Let's say you are starting a tutoring business, but you don't have what? You don't have a lot of money to do this. So instead of creating a physical tutoring center where you are going to pay rent, have the furniture, have everything, you can start with an online session, which is basically a service model, or you could build an online course which people can buy, and this can be a product model. So you need to think about all the scenarios of how you can provide what you need to provide without investing more money into what you're going to do, right? There are many business models, right? Now, some models cannot be a service based, some models cannot be a subscription, but you need to think about all the models you can think of, then choose what is right for you. The first step is test and adapt. One of the clear indication of someone who is going to be a successful business owner is how they can acquire new information, process those information into a short amount of time. So if you say you're going to do this and you iterate, you do this tomorrow, you iterate, you make a mistake, you iterate. After 1 week, you are going to be experienced business owner who have made 5 mistakes in the last 5 days, and you know what to do. So how fast you do this and you adapt is going to be a clear indication of how fast your business model can go. So what you need to do at first glance, don't sweat it, right? Don't think about it too much, trying to find, oh, which business model is going to be good for me. No, choose one which you can think of, test it, see the results, and then refine. If you think you need to change, then rechange. An example here can be like, start with one model like selling a product and later add a subscription for a recurring revenue, or use feedback from customers to tweak your approach. Now, I can tell you this, like some software developers start by setting licenses, right, for their apps, and over time they realize that, oh shoot, we need an additional features, right? So they start introducing freemium models where they can just give you basically a basic structure of the app for free. Then those premium features, they add them, they can just they can ask you to pay for them because they are premium features, right? So essentially many businesses start, like even if Facebook when it started, it was free, but right now they have some advanced features where you need to pay for them, like a badge. Instagram, Twitter, they have some like additional services that you need to pay for. So there is no perfect business model, right? The right business model depends on your goals, audience, and resources. So don't be afraid to experiment every model you can think of, right? Even the most successful businesses didn't get it perfect the first time. Now that you know different models of businesses and how to choose one, it's time to take action. And if you make less than $5 million, there's some mistakes you are not allowed to make. You cannot afford to make these mistakes. And if you want to know them, I want you to watch this video above.